the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holness.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you and welcome once again. You know, it's always difficult on an ongoing show like this, as they call them these days, to know where one leaves off the time before. I was about the only one just before we came on the air who couldn't remember. So we'll see if I've got it right as I ask our twin couple here, Christopher and Hayley, whether I'm right in believing that you've gone for a gold run already. We're into the second game of a set of 3. And in fact, you want to win this game because you, Chris, I believe you said, have an ambition to win a quiz game like this, right?
Yes.
Yes, he says guardedly. Well, we'll see. Anyway, the only person that's going to stop him right now is going to be Jonathan, because he's competing. And Jonathan, I believe, again, I'm right in saying that you've got to win this one to stay in the running.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, well, that's it. Second game of a set of 3. Here's the board. Jonathan is white. He's going top to bottom, while the other two, of course, Christopher and Hayley, are going across blue to blue to make the connection. You can see C winking. That's because we had a C question last time. We passed over one, and it's time to start Blockbusters now by picking another C question. So let's play the game of Blockbusters. And here's the first question of the game. What C is a warm wind, an American Indian tribe, and a large helicopter? Christopher.
A Chinook.
Chinook is right. Good answer. And we're off. What do you want next?
H, please.
You want H? Okay. To make the connection on the left. What H, anybody, is the scratchy shirt, one but... Yes, John?
Hair.
Hair shirt is right, yes. Your turn for the next one.
You'll have N.
You'll
please.
have N. Okay, well pronounced. Here we go. What N is 0, nothing? That's Hayley.
Naught.
Naught is right, yes. You could have said nil, but I was going to say that next. So naught was the correct answer, and it gives you the pick.
L, please.
You want L, Hayley, okay. Here we are. Whoops, pick 2 out. Just the one will do. What L comes from sheep's wool and is used in the manufacture of hand cream? Yes, Hayley.
Lanolin.
Is the right answer, yes, very good. Okay, now what?
T, please.
T, making that connection right across. Let's see. What T is the Caribbean island near Venezuela? That's Christopher.
Trinidad.
Trinidad is right, yes. And before you say it should have been Tobago as well, I was going to say join politically to Tobago, so that's the correct answer. The flashing means you've almost made that connection. Jonathan, you've got to stop them here. Which one are you going to go for?
S, please.
Yes, S. This is the one. What S is a long story, especially one from Iceland? Chris?
A saga.
Saga is right. That's the connection. Well, I don't know. Hardly worth your coming, Jonathan, wasn't it, really?
It's been fun.
It's a bit sad. It's been fun. You've enjoyed it, haven't you?
Thank you.
How much money have you won? It's £30 now, isn't it?
Oh, I hope so. Yeah.
Yes, it is. £30 you'll walk off with, which is not bad. Plus, of course, the sweatshirt, the Blockbuster sweatshirt, and the leather-bound dictionary. So, Jonathan, it's been a pleasure. I hope you get on well with your entertaining, your piano playing, and your lessons. Thank you very much indeed for joining us.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Well, what we've got to remind ourselves of is which one of these two went for the gold run the first time. Tell me, I've forgotten.
I did.
It was you, Hayley, yes, which leaves you, Chris, to get down there on the spot. Just to tell you what you've got to face when you get there, let's see the board. Those are the multiple letters. There they are, all waiting for us, the multiple letters, and you've got to make that connection across the board, gold to gold, in a simple way like that, which is a minimum of 5, or one of the more complicated ways, perhaps like that. But as we all know by this time, don't we, Chris has to make it in exactly 60 seconds. Exactly 60 seconds, or less. But if he takes any longer at all, he doesn't make the connection, but he does get £10 for each of the correct answers. So, Chris, can we put you, please, on the hotspot? And as the lights dim, a quick reminder, you've got to make that gold-to-gold connection in 60 seconds or less. If you don't make it, you get £10 for each correct answer. And we take our timing from the moment you give me the initials you want to start with in the left-hand column. It's all yours.
MFJ.
Cash for conserve, an easy job.
Money for jam.
Yes.
HOR.
Lower part of US Congress.
House of Representatives.
Yes.
VS.
Bust, waist and hip measurements.
Vital statistics.
Correct.
BTM.
George Bernard Shaw play about the elderly.
Pass. LB.
Opera based on a book about Parisian artistic life by Puccini.
La Boheme.
Yes.
PB.
What the Admiral Graf Spee was.
Pocket battleship.
Yes, that's the connection. Congratulations, absolutely marvellous run across. You did it well within the time, Chris. So let's see what your second gold run's going to bring you.
And Chris and Hayley have each won a weekend break in the home of the Bard at Stratford-upon-Avon. During the course of their stay, we'll provide tickets for a performance by the Royal Shakespeare Company at the famous Stratford-upon-Avon Theatre.
Well, there's a superb prize, and I do know that Hayley particularly likes the spot of acting on the side. In fact, not so much on the side. You've done quite a lot, haven't you, Hayley?
Well, in school plays and
Yes.
in the local drama association. It's just started up.
It's a nice prize, isn't it? I think you'll enjoy
It's
that.
lovely, yes.
There was one you didn't come up on, and that, the answer to that one was back to Methuselah. But the rest of them you won right the way across. A good gold run, Chris. And it means that we are now going into another set of 3 games. They have that third gold run to get, and the prize builds up, of course. But before any of that, we've got to meet a new contestant. So let's see who it is. Who is next going to play Blockbusters? Simon, hello and welcome.
Good evening.
What's the badge, Simon, on the tie?
Led Zeppelin,
Is it really?
my favourite band, yes.
Oh, I see. That's the badge on the tie. Let's I thought it might be a school
Oh,
badge.
sorry, on the tie. I
Ah.
thought you meant the old lapel.
Oh, I see. Put another one over the other side. You're covered in
No,
badges.
this is the school tie.
I thought it might just be, yes. The school being where?
And a school boot.
School boot. I see. White boots. They all wear white boots.
Oh, yes.
Ah, interesting, yes.
Spilsby renowned for it, yeah.
Spilsby.
Yes.
That's in Lincolnshire?
Lincolnshire,
Yes, I thought so.
north of Watford.
Well, that sums you up. We now know all there is to know, yes. I can see we're going to have a bit of fun, Simon. What particular topics are you interested outside school?
Outside of school,
Yeah.
I like travelling and I want to meet people.
Yes, yes, yes.
No, seriously,
No, seriously, yes.
I'm a drummer in a local band.
You're not.
I am.
Good heavens.
Yes.
You do realise he's into heavy metal next to you there. And you do
Yes.
realise that she actually likes pop music and plays the violin. Look, if you stay
Birds
on
of a
for
feather.
a couple of nights, do you think you can all bring the instruments along? We'll have a little session. It'll be quite pleasant, wouldn't it? Okay. You want to be a drummer? Is this one of your things?
Well, I suppose so, yes, if the opportunity comes up.
Why not?
Why not?
Absolutely. Well, I should think there's no lacking in confidence with Simon. I think he's all ready to start the game. So, shall we move to the board now to see what the letters are? There they are, staring us in the face. So, Simon, Chris and Hayley, stand by the buttons as we play another game of Blockbusters. And it's the letter C that starts us off. Here we go. What C is what parents do at babies and pigeons...
Christen?
No, you don't christen at a person, but never mind, I will complete the question to the other two. It was well interrupted. Chris and Hayley, what C is what parents do at babies and pigeons do in general?
Coo.
Yes, it is. Coo, Christopher, well done. Good start. So, here we go. What's the next one?
S, please.
You want S? Okay. What S is a North Yorkshire resort whose fair...
Scarborough.
Scarborough is right, yes, well done. Poor old Simon and Garfunkel didn't get a move in. Anyway, what's the next one?
Have an A, please, Bob.
You'll have an A. Right. What A is the fruit of the oak? Yes, Chris?
Acorn.
It's got to be acorn. Yes, that's the correct one. You'll get the next one, won't you, Simon?
Oh, yes.
Yes, of course you will. Okay, now, what's the next letter?
V, please.
V? You've got to get it soon, I'll tell you that. What V was an explorer and is the largest port in the Pacific coast of Canada? Chris?
Vancouver.
Is right. Vancouver, yes. One to go, unless Simon blocks it. What's it going to be?
R, please.
You're going for R. Great decision there. Here we are. What R is a form of football first played... Yes, Hayley?
Rugby.
It's got to be rugby. Yes, that's it. And that's how it's played, really, Simon. You see, it's sort of goes across the board just like that. Do you think you can do that next time round?
No comment.
And I'm not surprised. Right, that means one game in the set of 3, and quite seriously, it is Simon who needs to get the next game to stay in the running. There's a gold run in the offing, but we won't be doing any of that, of course, for just a minute, because we're taking a break. See you soon.
Oh, Queen Bee, you've buzzed too early again.
As a dad, I know life's unpredictable. It's all fun and games until it's not.
You okay?
I want my kids to always be looked after. That's why I'm not putting things off anymore and protecting the life we've built by calling Smart Insurance.
Hi, how can I help?
Hi, I'd like a quick quote, please.
Okay. You can choose a benefit amount up to £750,000 depending on your age.
Brilliant.
If you're a UK resident aged 18 to 64, you can apply with just a few health and lifestyle questions. For £250,000 of cover, the price starts at just £14.77 a month.
That's less than I thought. And could help my wife pay off the mortgage.
With our Smart Family Guarantee and 99% of claims having been paid, you'll have peace of mind.
That's good to know.
You'll also receive a 100% advance in the event of terminal illness and 10% cashback on your first year's premiums. That's the Smart Cashback. Plus, you get your choice of a free £125 gift card.
Protect the life you've built the smart way. To get a free quote today, call our specialist UK team on 0800 977 6797 or visit smartinsurance.co.uk.
Hello, we're Serious Tissues. 1 million trees are cut down every day for toilet paper. That stinks. But we don't cut down trees. We plant trees instead. We're recycled and made in the UK, not shipped from China. So you can fight climate change from the toilet seat. Visit serioustissues.com to see the impact you could have. Use code SERIOUS20 for 20% off and free shipping. Poop like the planet depends on it.
Check your credit score today for free at clearscore.com.
Charlie?
Yeah?
Let's check our credit scores.
What, you want to check it?
Yeah, your free credit score with clearscore.com. Do it.
Clearscore.com.
Whoa.
What doing?
I'm just checking my credit score for free, Moose.
Okay, I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
Oh, I love you too.
What?
Clearscore.com. Get your credit report and score for free forever.
Tony De La Rosa, we have a few questions. Who are you?
How'd you know how to do that?
She's a doctor.
You're an illegal.
I am my mother. She's just a help.
You are trouble. You're a thief.
Spy?
Informant.
Some kind of specialist.
I did what I did to save my son. But this is not who I am. I'm just a cleaning lady.
The Cleaning Lady. New episodes every Monday on Sky Witness.
Barbie, available from the 29th of March on Sky Cinema.
Heads up, this place could be wired. I'm chasing a cold-blooded killer.
This is now a hostage situation.
That guy pulled a gun out of nowhere.
You think you're being a hero?
Guy's a mess.
She's losing him.
You did this! It's on you!
Don't miss a brand new FBI lineup on Sky Witness.
22. You'll be good at this one.
Thank you and welcome back. And we start the second half of the show exactly as we started the first half, if you recall, into the second game of a set of three. And the situation is roughly similar too. Christopher and Hayley have one game, won already, and it is Simon, in this case, who has to win the next game to stay in the running. He looks as though he's going to make everybody north of Watford very proud of him by doing that, and Christopher and Hayley have that determined and confident look of a pair of winners who've been in there for some time, and that could be dangerous. Let's see the board, shall we? This is the board for the next one. The letter flashing is A, so here we go with the second game in this set of three, and here's the question. What A is rung at morn, noon, and sunset? Morn, noon, and sunset. Angelus is the answer to that. I'm so glad I got one right for change. Here we go now. What A are mountains that form a range entirely in Italy? Yes, Hayley?
Alps.
No, Hayley. I'll have to give that one to Simon. Here's your chance, Simon. What A are mountains that form a range entirely in Italy?
The Apennines.
Apennines is right. Dear me, what's the next one?
V, please.
Oh, is there no end to any of this? That's that sound which means that the contestant which gets this question right wins a prize for the school. Yes, it's your chance, Simon, to win a prize for the school. We'll find out what it's going to be in a minute. The question first, for anybody, what V is a doctor for animals? Simon!
A vet!
Yes, it is! And a prize for the school as well. No, it's not fixed, it's just the way it's happened. So let's find out what prize, and it's going to be a pretty good one, the school is going to win. This one.
And Simon has won for King Edward VI's school this magnificent refractor telescope. Any potential astronomers will now have the opportunity to explore the wonders of the sky at night.
Smashing prize? Yeah. Do you astron?
No.
You don't astron at all?
No. I believe there's one in the whole school. Robert Renton, if you're looking, Robert.
I know, I believe one of the two other contestants does astronomy, or likes astronomy. Is it you, Hayley?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like it.
You would have liked that prize, didn't you? Should have pressed the button quicker. Right. Your choice, Simon. What's next?
H, please, Bob.
H. Right, here we go. They're sending me up, you know. What H was a kind of woman's figure, or is an ancient method of telling the time? Yes, Hayley?
Hourglass.
Hourglass is right. Well done. Your choice.
O, please.
You want O. What O is the organization which governs the price of Middle East? Yes, Hayley?
OPEC.
OPEC is right, yes. And the next?
M, please.
M. Right. Here we go. What M is a significant line through Greenwich? Simon?
Wouldn't be mean, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
Sorry.
I can see why you thought so. I've got to give the question to the other two. The M, which is a significant line through Greenwich.
Meridian.
Meridian is right. That's what we were looking for. Good try. What's the next one?
W, please.
W at the bottom there. What W is the common name for the trachea? Yes, Hayley?
Windpipe.
Yes, it's windpipe. Yes. Well, it looks as though only one is needed to make the connection for the second time. Your last chance to stop them, Simon. Which one's it going to be?
R, please.
You want R? She says in hushed tones. What R is a large bag worn on the back by hikers? Yes, Simon?
A rucksack.
Rucksack is right. Dear me. What's the next choice, then?
N, please, Bob.
You want N. Okay. Yes. What N was the Derek whose life began at 40? That was Hayley.
Nimmo.
Yes, Nimmo's right. Yes. And it's your choice again.
F, please.
F. Okay, down at the bottom left. What F is used for the tips of pens and for making... Yes, Simon?
Felt.
Felt is right. Good. Where now, Simon?
S, please.
Okay. S. What S was a tube-like dress of the early 50s or a cloth container for potatoes? Yes, Hayley?
Sack.
Sack is right, yes. And it's your choice for the next one.
C, please.
You want C to join up that lot over there. What sea finished an historic mission in the Pacific Ocean on July the 24th, 1980? Like this question. Columbia, spacecraft, remember? Ditched in the sea. Fine. Next sea. What sea is a sort of engineering, a sort of servant, and a sort of disobedience? Hayley?
Civil.
It's got to be civil, yes. Giving you another chance to have one more to make that connection, unless it can be blocked. Which is it going to be?
T, please.
Yes, thought it might be T. Here we go. What T is the lever fitted to the head of the rudder of a small boat? Yes, Simon.
A till. Tiller.
Tiller is right, yes. Woohoo. And what?
B, please, Bob.
B. You devil. What B? What B comes after Burlington and before Worcester? Yes, Hayley.
Bertie.
Bertie is right. Yes. You're using up all the units on the board. What's the next one?
G, please.
G you'll go for rather than J. This is the G which could win you the game. Watch it. What G is the film in which Ben King... Yes, Chris?
Gandhi.
Gandhi is right, and that's it. Heavens, it was a good try, wasn't it? My goodness.
Did my best.
A very good battle, that. You've actually won for the school that superb telescope.
Yeah,
You've
I hope
won
they
for yourself.
appreciate it.
I hope they do, yes. Do you think they will?
I think so, yes.
You think so? Good. Well, at least it'll put you in well for them for the next few months, won't it? Yes. £25 as well, you get. You mustn't forget, must we? You not only take the telescope, the 25 quid, you also get the sweatshirt, the Blockbuster sweatshirt, which you can wear all over North Watford.
And the dictionary.
And the dictionary, which is leather-bound and gold-blocked. What more could you ask?
Oh.
Simon, thank you very much. Thank you. We don't have too many of them. Well, now, Chris and Hayley, it's their turn now to do another gold run. It's the third gold run. Just to check, they've won binoculars and a camera and a holiday in Stratford already for each of them. And it's now going to be you, Hayley, isn't it, to come down and do the gold run?
Yes.
Yes. Filled with trepidation?
Yes.
Thought you might be. Here's the board. That's what's going to confront you when you get onto that hotspot. Those are the letters. Just to recap very briefly, you've got to make the connection across the board, gold to gold like that. It can be done simply, or it can be done in a more complicated way like that, perhaps. And you've got to do it within 60 seconds or less. So, if you're ready, Hayley, for the second time, for you, will you please join us on the hotspot? Necessary, once again, for me to tell you, the connection must be made in 60 seconds or less. For every connection that's not made, you get £10 for each correct answer. And I take my timing from the moment you tell me which letters you want to start with on the left-hand side. All yours, Hayley.
LS.
A celestial body that gives good fortune to the newly born.
Pass. CACC.
Form of wrestling.
Pass. RTW.
What the hand that rocks the cradle does.
Pass. CAM.
Shellfish that Molly Malone sells in Dublin's Fair City.
Cockles and mussels.
Correct.
CC.
Small present and bang wrapped in paper. Small present and bang wrapped in paper.
Pass. ITSB.
All occupying the same vehicle.
In the same boat.
Correct.
JN.
First Premier of Tanzania.
Joshua Nkomo.
No.
ATA.
David Bowie's song title reminds us of a funeral.
Ashes to Ashes.
Correct.
JB.
Hanged in 1859 for trying to stop slavery by force.
Pass. LM.
From New Moon to New Moon.
Lunar Month.
Right.
KE.
Hero of romance, satirized by Cervantes and copied by Don Quixote. Terrifyingly hard luck. You almost made it. Would you have known? Hero of romance, satirized by Cervantes and copied by Don Quixote?
No.
Knight errant, it would have been. Never mind. You missed out on quite a few across the board. Let's have a quick look at them. The celestial body that gives good fortune to the newly born is Lucky Star. That was an easy one, wasn't it? Form of wrestling, catch as catch can. You got Molly Malone. What the hand that rocks the cradle does is rules the world. It's a well-known saying. CC, small present and bang wrapped in paper. A Christmas cracker. JN, the Premier, was not the one you said, but it was Julius Nyerere. And JB, hanged in 1859 for trying to stop slavery by force, John Brown. And, of course, the hero of the romance, Knight Errant. Well, there you are. Let's play another game of Blockbusters. Well, it was hard luck, but, of course, she did add to her total of wins across the board, 1, 2, 3, £40 onto their total, bringing it up now to £230 each, which is very good because you have to add it onto the presents they've received so far. Well, it's quite exhausting. They've got through 3 gold runs. They've got 2 more to go if they can get there. The person who perhaps will stop them is the person we're going to meet next on Blockbusters. Hello, Richard. And while they battled it about, you've been waiting in the wings to come on.
That's right.
How are you feeling?
Oh, not too bad. Little nervous, I think.
Yeah, well, everybody does, first of all. Where do you come from, Richard?
Well, I come from Quinton Kynaston School, which is in St John's Wood.
Ah, so you didn't have far to come to this particular
Not really.
game. And do you specialise in any particular subject?
Oh, well, I'm sort of in the arts, English, history, economics.
What about recreation? What do you do?
Oh, recreation, I like ballet, I like dancing, I like reading, I like cooking, I like most things.
You don't by any chance play drums in a band or anything like that?
No, I'm afraid
good.
not.
It's something of a relief, I find that. Richard, welcome to the programme.
Thank you.
Christopher and Hayley, if you're ready, we'll play now the first in a new set of 3, Blockbusters. And one of those lights will be winking now, which will tell us which letter we're going to start with. It's P, so here we go. What P is a bird whose beak holds more than his belly can? Yes, Richard?
Pheasant.
Nope, I was pass it across. Well interrupted. What P is a bird whose beak holds more than his belly can?
Pelican.
Pelican is right. That's it. Hayley, well done. And what's your choice?
T, please.
It's T. What T is Channel 4's pop music program, or... Yes, Hayley.
Tube.
Tube is right. Yes, well done. Richard knew that as well, but he's got to be quicker than that. What's the next choice?
K, please.
You want K. So, what K is merely a male monarch? That's Hayley again.
King.
It is king. That's the right one. Got to stop her, Richard. You know that.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. What's the next choice?
F, please.
You want F? Okay. What F is a Scottish, American, or dialect for tap? Is Scottish, American, or dialect for tap? Yes, Hayley?
Faucet.
Yes, faucet is right. Well done. Well, one to go to get that connection across the board. Which one are you going to go for?
I'll have an A, please, Bob.
You'll go for A, okay? Yes. Important one, this. Stand by your buttons. What A is a tune or what we breathe? Hayley.
Air.
Air is right. That's the connection. Well, that shows you how it's done, Richard. It's, as I said to the gentleman before you, it can be very quick, but it can be a pitched battle. You've got settled in now, haven't you?
Yes.
You're going to shine in the second round, aren't you?
You better believe it, Bob.
Well, you're not going to have a chance to find out, not today at any rate, because that's where we're going to leave you for now, because we've come to the end of this particular one. Going to be interesting, because Richard has actually got to win the next game to stay in the running, and I've got a sneaky feeling about it. I think we're going to find it pretty exciting. We hope you can join us. We'll certainly be here. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Congratulations, number 3. You said cup of tea. That's the top answer. Mecca Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.
Some things in life you know are going to happen, like death and taxes. You know the toast will land jam side down. You know there'll be a jam on a bank holiday. You know that parcel will come at the worst time to fetch it. And you know at bedtime they'll say, but this is the best bit. But here's something good to know. You know Sun Life will always pay your claim. So when you die, you know your loved ones will get a guaranteed cash payout fast to help cover your funeral costs or be a nest egg for the future. For really affordable over 50s life cover, which guarantees to pay your claim, just choose the UK's favourite. You'll also get our biggest free £125 gift card. Call free or go online today, because as you know, Sun Life's cover always pays.
Welcome. Some people come to escape.
Ready?
I'm ready. They come here looking for something.
Something bigger, faster, wilder.
Imagination and sparkle.
And dragons.
Okay, okay.
What could possibly stop us now?
World, remember this day.
And so, I bless you all.
I love it!
Let us seize what should be ours. I love that part.
Who had the idea for Cash Trapped? Here's a clue. He hosts it. Join Bradley Walsh weeknights at 7 on Challenge.
'66. Give us a clickety-click if you can still hear us. Mecca Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.